back to my channel. Today I will be making 2 cakes and I thought I would bring you guys along just as I did for my niece's little charmer's cake last time. What I'm attempting to make today is actually my other niece Kaylee's very first birthday. So happy birthday, Kaylee, love you. I will be making a smash cake for her. I'm not sure if everyone knows what a smash cake is. For those who don't, basically what it is, it's a smaller cake where you place it in front of the child. It's mostly for taking pictures and everything, and it's usually the child's first taste of a cake, and you put the cake in front of them and they dig in all by themselves with their hands, no assistance needed. Some love it, some dig right in, and it's beautiful to watch, and it's funny, and it makes great memories. Some others, like Miss Isabella, didn't want anything to do with her cake. So, anyways, so this one here will be her smash cake. So I'm ready to put it in the oven. And this one here is actually hubby's birthday tomorrow. And I'm going to attempt to make those. I'm not sure if everyone's seen them. They're all over online and so forth. I'm going to try to make him a Kit Kat cake. So the Kit Kat wraps around the cake, and on top there is M&ms. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. Never done one before. Not so sure it's the best time to try a cake on someone's birthday. I should have practiced before, but oh well. That's how I roll. Anyways, so it's pretty much ready to go in the oven. This one here for hubby, I'm going to mix chocolate and vanilla together, and I will be doing a chocolate buttercream icing on the inside, so stay tuned. We'll talk soon. Bye guys. Hi guys. Okay, so I just, well, about 10 minutes ago, just remove them from the oven, and I'm putting them on here. I don't have a cooling rack, so put them on some tea towels to cool off. So this will be the Kit Kat one. I have it half vanilla, half chocolate. This one is the smash cake. That one will just be vanilla. And this one is just, I had some extra batter, and I'll either do a test run or just an extra cake to have with some coffee. So yes, guys, I'm just going to let it cool off before I put any of the butter frosting on it. The buttercream frosting. And yeah, so they did pretty good. They didn't stick. This one stick just a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, with the buttercream icing, that will hide it quite nicely. Otherwise, they're a nice shape. And yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Wish me luck. Okay, so I'm about to do the vanilla buttercream icing. So for that, I will need 4 cups of icing sugar. I will need a cup of butter, and it needs to be salted butter. And I will need 3 teaspoons of vanilla. And this is actually homemade vanilla. It's fantastic. So we're going to put that together. So I'm going to be making some vanilla buttercream icing as well as some chocolate buttercream icing. So stay tuned. Okay, so I have a cup of butter in here, so going to go ahead and blend it. I should be using a paddle, but I don't feel like pulling out my big blender, so I'll be using my hand blender. So here we go. It is at room temperature. Next, I'll be adding my 4 cups of icing sugar, and this is the 4th one. Now, because this is very powdery, you do have to be careful, otherwise it will be going all over the place. And this is the consistency, you guys. It's really nice and creamy and thick. One thing I did forget to mention was to use 5 tablespoons of 18% table cream. Sorry guys, so that is in addition to what I've mentioned previously. And do be careful, start off at a low setting because the icing sugar is still, I mean, the consistency is still very dry. It's dry ingredients, so it does tend to go all over the place, hence my bowl here. But once you add the table cream, that will solve that problem. So I am going now to ice this bad boy right here, and we'll come back. So I've iced the smash cake, so I'm just going to put that in the refrigerator. And the next step normally when I decorate cakes is to put fondant. However, this time around, because it's for my niece's one, who's turning 1, all the fun is to get her face and her hands full of icing. So I will be decorating it with icing instead. So I'm just gonna let that harden for a bit, and while that's in the refrigerator, I'll start working on
for
hubby's cake. I decided I will have 3 different layers. And as you can see, it's a mixture of chocolate and vanilla that I mentioned earlier. So on one of the layers, I will be putting vanilla buttercream icing, and then on the other layer, I'll be putting chocolate buttercream icing, which I still have to make. And then to put it all together on the outside, I will be putting chocolate buttercream icing. For the chocolate buttercream icing, I will use the exact same ingredients that I did for the vanilla, except in addition, I will add the chocolate flavored baking chips. I'll add 1/3 of a cup. I'll actually melt it over a low heat, and I'll add it to my icing and my cream. And here is the chocolate buttercream icing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the cake. Okay, so here is the chocolate cake all iced in the 3 layers, and I'm gonna stick it in the fridge for just a little bit, but not too much because the Kit Kat chocolate bars actually have to stick to it. But I'm just gonna let it set up for a little bit. So while the other one is in the fridge, I will start working on the smash cake. This is just a plate that I have. It's not the one that we'll be using on the final product. But now I have to decide what kind of design I want to put on it. I do have my piping bags and the different tips. Oops, just dropped one. I just don't know. Actually, these are all my supplies in here. I just don't know what type of design. So let me think about it. And sorry guys, I just had to put the icing a little bit more in the fridge because when I tried to decorate the smash cake, the icing was still very soft and not firm. So I decided I will start working on this one because it is still, I don't want it to get too hard, otherwise the Kit Kat won't stick to it. So it's gonna look something like this. So I have to go all the way around. And let's see how that comes out. Okay guys, so here is all the Kit Kat placed. So this acts as a fence, and on top I'm gonna fill it with M&ms. But I'm just gonna put the, ooh, this one's a little crooked. I'm just gonna put this in the fridge a little bit so that the chocolate will act as a glue to hold them in place. And once the cake is fully decorated, I'm actually going to attach a ribbon. I just have to find a nice ribbon and tie a bow in front just to give it that extra support, and it'll look really pretty. So while that goes in the fridge, I'm going to see how my icing's doing so I can decorate this one here. And don't worry about these pieces that I missed because my decorations will be covering it. Okay guys, so this is how it looks like with the M&Ms on top. Ooh, there's a gap there. Just one final touch that I want to add, and that is some type of ribbon, which I have to go look for. And yeah, one cake done, one to go. Hope you guys like it. This is the first time I made it. I think it's cute. And he certainly is a chocolate lover, and certainly is chocolate. A lot of chocolate. And these Kit Kats, they're the actual orange flavored because he loves orange flavored chocolate. He loves the Terry's, you know, that usually just come out on the holidays. Well, at least that's when I find them. So it's very similar tasting. So yeah, so let's finish the other one. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Just wanted to show you. And I'm deciding on possibly a second color, but haven't decided yet, so just gonna stick this in the fridge for a little bit. Okay, you guys, and this is the final product. So here is my Kit Kat cake. I just put a green ribbon with white polka dots. And to my left is the smash cake. So there you guys go. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you make any cakes and what type of cakes you make, because I'd love to know. I'm a beginner baker, but I do enjoy baking. So yeah, thanks so much guys. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.